I think it's a bit more confusing what the situation is, given what we've been hearing from President Trump. We haven't had a proper press conference from him. He hasn't answered proper questions from the traveling press pool that travels with him. But he has done, bits and pieces, small interviews here and there with certain outlets and newspapers over the past couple of days. And we've heard a range of things. So there's no clarity really in terms of what the objectives are and what the timeline is. In terms of the objectives, we've heard him say initially it was about the nuclear program, that the U.S. wanted to obliterate Iran's nuclear program. Then he expanded and said, the U.S. wants to destroy the ballistic missile industry of Iran. And of course, we've heard him repeatedly say that he wants the people of Iran to rise up. And one of the end goals is regime change. Of course, that's very difficult to see how that will happen if there are no boots on the ground to support the people. And that doesn't seem very likely from the United States, at least for the time being. So it's very unclear what the end goal is. And it's also unclear what the off-ramp is going to be. What we might need to look out for is the types of things that matter to Trump. So, for instance, on Monday, where will the stock market be? Or is it going to be, how will that perform? Where will oil prices be? Those are the types of numbers that matter to Trump, and he will be looking out for those. And the other thing that he'll be looking out for is polling. There's already been a poll that was released by Reuters on Sunday, in which overwhelmingly Americans said that they did not approve of this strike and this attack on Iran. But having said that, amongst Republicans, Trump's own party, 55% said that they approved. That number dramatically changes, however, if there's casualties. There was about 42% of Republicans who said they were less likely to support this attack on Iran if there were casualties. We already know about 3 confirmed American casualties, according to the U.S. That number is very small compared to the number of casualties we have seen in Iran and elsewhere in the region. But those numbers matter to the American public. And from what the president has said through his his Truth Social posts, there will be others. There may be many others, and that's something that Americans won't be happy about. So those are the types of things that might change how long this war goes on in terms of what President Trump says. At the moment, he says everything from 1 week to 4 weeks. But, this is a president who changes very quickly, and those kinds of things perhaps will change how long he wants to go through with this.